Hey everyone, I'm Kyle Williams, and today we're getting real comfortable. We're talking about my song Comfortable that I posted on my SoundCloud, which you all should go listen to. I don't know, it's not really my song. It's not like, it doesn't come from my heart, but it's good. Like, I do enjoy it, and it shows that I'm good at music. To address what I look like, I have a blanket today. This is the extent of my costume design for this endeavor that I'm going on. I don't know, but the song's called Comfortable, so I thought, let's live the part. Gotta trim the beard, gotta trim the hair. I also ran out of hair gel, which sucks, but whatever, it's okay. I just have a microphone. I should probably have a microphone stand. I should probably have some kind of boom mic situation that just gets my voice, but I speak so quietly, so I'm kind of scared that you won't be able to hear me if I do that. And also, I don't want to be yelling. This is going to be sort of a quiet. Do y'all hear that? I don't know if you can hear that. I'll amplify the sound if you can't in post. I can hear my neighbors every single day, okay? And one of my neighbors is a rapper, which I don't have an issue with. If you want to be a rapper, here I am talking about my song. My issue, however, is at 4 a.m. when I'm about to, roll in and go to sleep in my blanket, and I hear, "We out here, at full volume." There was a couple days when he had a guest vocalist. They were going back and forth singing different parts. It was the worst. And she would be like, "Hey man," and he'd be like, yeah. That's the thing. I don't care. I love music. I'm out here making my own music. We're here to talk about Comfortable. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. I recently left music school, hopefully on good terms. This makes me think of a story. I one time went to a job interview, and I don't know why this came up, but the interviewer said, blank interviewed, but they didn't accept the position, so them. I said, oh, guess what happened that weekend? I didn't accept the job that I interviewed for. And so I'm like, oh, I know he had something to say about me. So I hope that that's not the case with music school. I don't think they have anything bad to say, but it's just funny to think about. So this song Comfortable, I was attending music school, and for final project and songwriting class, they said you need to complete a song, blah blah blah. So I thought, I would like to, pass the class. So I did. The song Comfortable is what I came up with. Oh, I'm not disgusted at my clap. I'm not disgusted at my cough. I don't have the clap. Also, I don't know where that came in. Doesn't matter. I was not disgusted at my cough. I'm just kind of exhausted right now, if we're being honest, and it's starting to get hot in this blanket. I started the song with the instrumental, so let's talk about the instrumental. I would say I wouldn't change a thing, but that's a lie. There's obviously some things that we gotta fix, but it's cool. Should I be saying something? I don't know. Whatever. So I made the instrumental. I was just sitting. The other day I heard somebody sneeze. So most of my songs are written like this, where I just have my Logic program open and my piano, and then I just, am listening to music and watching TV, and I'm just sort of playing along and seeing what happens. And for this one, that's exactly what happened. I was like, okay, I need a final song for my project. So I just started playing. I had discovered this great synth. It's the one you hear at the beginning. And so I just, tweaked it a little bit to make it my own. And then I was just like playing. And one of the first things I played was the dun 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 dun. And I said, okay, let me, we have counter melodies, and we have chords, and we have blah, blah. And then we got some drums, added those in, and then I said, okay. I completed the entire instrumental before writing a lick of the lyrics. I didn't write a single word. I had nothing. I just had this boss instrumental. I really like it. And so anyway, I produced the whole song, and I say, what am I going to write a song about? Because the song, again, this was my final project. I needed lyrics. I needed singing. I said, okay, let me come up with something. And then I was like, I just started singing, and I say, running around never hurt me. So I say, okay, what was I just speaking about? Running around never hurt me. Running around, you never hurt me is a lie. Okay, I go running every day, right? The amount of times I've fallen running and I am bleeding. That has happened so often and it sucks. I have band-aids and blood and stuff. Right now I'm okay actually. I only run on the streets now. I used to run on sidewalks, and what keep happening is that my foot gets caught. There's like pavement pieces, and then one's like a bit above, and my foot gets, it's like in the adjustment bureau when they just like lift up that little piece and he falls. That's what keeps happening to me, and it hurts. Like, and so I don't do that anymore. I just run on the road, which I gotta dodge the vehicles, but it's fine. It's not that serious, okay? So I bottle them up when I'm thirsty. As soon as I'm done, I leave them empty, which is kind of rude, but that's what the person was singing about. Leave them empty, 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 empty. But as soon as I met you, I'm swerving. That, I really meant that driving. Like, I imagine just you're driving straight and then all of a sudden, you know, just want to feel your heat burning. Heart beating was another line that I was like, maybe. Now I'm obsessed, yeah, I'm staying. First time for everything. That's hard to sing. The chorus of the song, I went through like 7. Like, I didn't write a whole ass 7 choruses, but like, I just chose the one that was easiest to sing, the one that came most naturally. I'm in love with you, oh my god. I wanted it to sound like, when you're like, oh my god, vocally, I wanted it to be like, I'm in love with you, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah. I love a yeah at the end of a line or leading into something. Yeah. There I go again. Hit me up and let's get comfortable. I'm kind of disappointed in myself in terms of representation for comfortable. I had looked at the word comfortable somewhere and I just thought, yeah, my vision was to write something about being in bed and just sort of relaxing, blah blah blah. And here I come talking about being in love, and the only time I say the word comfortable is when I just say hit me up, let's get comfortable, which I kind of like that, like, let's get comfortable with each other. Maybe that could be a good line. However, it doesn't really talk about like curling up with a film and like watching movies and stuff. I don't really see a hit song coming out of that. So I was like, let me write about that, but you're in love with somebody. This was my vision for the song, is that somebody was out here sleeping around, you know, and everybody, blah blah blah, which I don't want to attack. Disclaimer, I really support, you know, do what you want as long as everyone involved is, you know, consenting and is down. Do what you want, like, that is nothing wrong with that. But in the song, I wanted the person to be saying, yeah, I love sleeping around and everything, but suddenly I want like a heteronormative relationship. Like, I want a baby, you know, give me the dog, you know, let's mow the lawn, you know, let's own a property. You're just sleeping with everybody, you're running around, and then all of a sudden you're like, let's date, you know, let's go steady, blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, let's write a song about that. I don't really identify with the song. I'm not trying to distance myself from it. It's just like, you know, I just wrote it as a concept, you know what I mean? Pick me up as soon as I drop. Okay, this line was a bit controversial for me. I don't know what that meant. I guess you drop, you know, maybe you're feeling low and this person picks you up, run it. I just kissed the microphone on an accident. Hit me up and let's get comfortable. Anything I gotta do, all my love goes to you. Not my most original lyrics. And then I'm in love with you, oh my god. Hit me up, let's get comfortable. And then there's a little segment, post-chorus, which I love actually. The I think that sounds cool. This next lyric I love actually. It says, lover to lover, loving to love me. Ooh. It's just sort of all these lovers that I was talking about in the first part that I was bottling up, whatever. They loved to love me. It was fun. We were having a good time. And then the rest of this verse, I'm not totally understanding. Did I love him back? No. Baby, trust me. I think I was just sort of saying, old flames can't hold a candle to you. You know, they're all canceled. It's all you. I guess I was really putting down my past life in this song for this person. But whatever. Compared to you, they're all history. Their history, 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 history. And then there's this weird effect on it, but it's okay, whatever. I wanted to be a producer, so I just put an effect on it. It kind of does bring you into the second part though. I just want you, I'm melting. Whatever you want, baby, tell me. I kind of like how I say baby right before T-word me in both second lines of the 2 segments of the second verse. I didn't like saying that. I guess melting is supposed to rhyme with tell me. Hope you buy what I'm selling. What I'm selling. It's so weird on the song, it sort of sounds like I'm going for it. Of course, it's exactly the same. I literally think I copied and pasted. One interesting thing about this is that I recorded background vocals, which I never do, but I learned how to do that more at music school. I will play a little bit of the background vocals here.
Yeah, I'm in love with you, oh my god. Hit me up and let's get comfortable. Pick me up as soon as I drop.
Because it does sound cool. You know what? We're gonna leave it at that. The bridge, I didn't write a bridge. It wasn't in me. I called it the Dragon Voice Bridge. Hit me up and let's get. I was singing so low on those backgrounds, and then I even pitched it lower. Crazy. And then the final chorus, I'm in love with you, oh my god. Ad-libs. I was wondering, I was like, when you write a song that somebody else sings, because that was my intention for this song, was really to make something that like someone else would record. Maybe this could be on somebody's album, you know? I was like, do I come up with the ad-libs or do they? Not sure. One interesting thing about this final chorus is that I said, rave reviews, they go to you. That was one of the other versions I had, was rave reviews, they go to you. So like a post-chorus, don't know what it's called. And then, oh, let's get comfortable, yeah. That was one of the choruses, and I was like, let's just make it a post in the outro. So that was my song, Comfortable. So I wrote all this. Oh, my arm is so skinny. We're gonna get buff, people, don't worry. Okay. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So anyway, that was my song, Comfortable. Yeah, that's sort of it. Yeah. Okay. I'm exhausted. I need to sleep. But I know I'm not gonna like wake up in the morning and be like, hey everyone, so this is my song Comfortable. You know, it's now or never. You know what I mean? That was the song Comfortable. I wish you all a pleasant evening. Get comfortable with someone. Maybe that's just you. There are days when I like getting comfortable with others, and there are days when I like getting comfortable with just myself. Okay. Have a good night, everybody. A good day, a good evening. Maybe that'll be my new thing. All right, bye everybody. Should I really hit my phone? Should I do it? Okay, I'm gonna hit my phone. All right, bye everybody.